first question is, how often do I go out with my friends? I go out with my friends a lot. We spend a lot of time at school because they are my close friends, and we usually hang out in the weekends or when we have less classes at different days at school, and we hang out a lot. The next question is, tell me about your best friend at school. My best friend at school is called Maggie. She is in my class and also my desk mate. She is the same age as me, probably 4 or 5 months older, but she is a little childish. We hang out a lot, we have a lot of fun together, but she also helps me a lot because at times she can be very serious and give me her advice in different situations. How friendly are you with your neighbors? Why or why not? To be honest, I'm not friendly with my neighbors. I don't even know them. There are only a few people that I know only by name. Mostly because there isn't any neighbor that is at my age in my neighborhood. Or even if they are probably 3 or 4 years younger than me, and we don't hang out a lot. Which is more important to you, friends or family? I would definitely say family. Of course, that friends are very important, but family is what sticks by you for the rest of your life. You have friends now, and you may not have them tomorrow, or after a year, or later. So family is the only place that gives you the real love. The second part is to describe a writer I would like to meet. I should say who the writer is, why, what I know about the writer already, and what I would like to know about him or her. Okay, so first of all, to be honest, I'm not the kind of person that reads a lot, but I would say that the writer that I like the most is Nicholas Sparks. I think he was born in 1965 in America, and he is a producer, a screenwriter, and he writes novels. He has written about 16 or 18 novels, I don't remember well, and 2 scientific books. What I like about him is the way that he describes every situation, and the part that makes me like him more is the ending of his books. They are almost all of them are very dramatic and have the ending that is not expected at all. He has written a lot of books, for example, The Notebook, Walk to Remember, or The Best of Me, but I would say that Walk to Remember is my favorite book among all of them. The part 3, the first question is, what kind of books are popular with children in my country, and why do I think it is this? Children in my country don't read a lot because of technology and everything else, but I think that the most popular kind of books in my country for children are scientific, maybe, because they like things that aren't real. They are curious. They are very imaginative. And for example, I would say Harry Potter. I know a lot of people that love this book and have read all of them. Why do I think some children do not read books very often? It is obvious that the main reason is technology. Every child in my country, or everywhere I think, has a phone in their hands, or a tablet, or are keen on internet, on the computer. They don't spend time with their family just to play with games or even hang out with friends, but it seems that this is not as important as it used to be. So they totally forget about books. They don't have the sense of creating images by reading them. They only like to see them, and so how do I think children can be encouraged to read more? Children should be encouraged to read more by realizing the consequences of the technology, how bad it is for them, and what it will cause in the future, what the consequences will be in the future. They don't think what will happen. They only are focused in the present because they aren't mature enough to think about them. So it's partly not their fault. Are there any occasions where reading at speed is a useful skill to have, and what are they? I think that reading at speed is a useful skill to have. I personally do. And I find it very useful when I have to learn a lot of lessons for the next day, or when I have an exam in a couple of days, and or even reading books. You may think that it's not very good because you may not be concentrated 100% on the book you're reading or the lessons, but it works for me, so I think it is very useful to have even for other people. Are there any jobs where people need to read a lot? What are they? Learning new information is never enough for your entire life. We even have a phrase in our country about this, and I think that there are jobs where people should read a lot. For example, teachers, they have a diary and they make notes about the lesson they're going to explain. And of course, there may be some things that they are not very sure about, so they might want to check it out and write notes. Also, doctors need to read a lot because technology is evolving. There are new ways of curing different diseases that are developing, and doctors should read a lot also. Do you think that reading novels is more interesting than reading factual books? Why is that? Of course, they are both interesting. Reading novels is interesting because it has those things that may not be real. Not that not might be real, but that are not in the science part. They describe events, occasions. It depends on the novels, which is more interesting for people. But also factual books, they teach people about different things, scientific things in the world. They give facts, which can be interesting, but also very useful for people. So I think both of them are very important and very interesting. In my opinion, reading novels is more interesting because of the things I said. They describe things that may be more attractive for people, while reading factual books can be seen facts can be read on the internet or